Dear students, so we are going to see few more problems in this definite integral. Evaluate 0 to 1 log 1 minus x root plus root of 1 plus x into dx. Let the integral be I. 0 to 1 1 by 2 log root of 1 minus x plus root of using power rule logarithm we have to apply. If you bring 2 by 2 will get cancelled, get this term. Then you take 1 by 2 outside the integral 0 to 1 log, apply a plus b whole square formula, a squared 1 minus x, b squared 1 plus x plus 2ab, 2 into 1 minus x into 1 plus x into dx. 1 by 2 0 to 1 log, this will be cancelled, 2 plus 2 into root of into dx. Take x equal to sin theta, dx equal to cos theta d theta. X equal 0 implies sin theta equal 0, that means theta equal 0. X equal to 1 implies theta equal to pi by 2. So 1 by 2 0 to pi by 2 log 2 plus 2 into 1 minus sin square theta into cos theta d theta. One by 2 0 to pi by 2 log 2 plus 2 cos theta into cos theta d theta. Now we have to apply integrals by parts. We take u equal to log 2 plus 2 cos theta, d equal to 1 by 2 plus 2 cos theta v equal to sin theta. Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So I equal to u. Here we have 1 by 2 as a common term, u log 2 plus 2 cos theta u, b that is sin theta over 0 to pi by 2 minus 0 to pi by 2 v du, that is sin theta into du minus 2 sin theta by 2 plus 2 cos theta d theta. One by 2 applying upper limits, sin 90 1, cos 90 0, we have only log 2. If you apply lower limit, sin 0 0, 0 into answer 0 minus or plus 0 to pi by 2 2 sin divided by 2 into 1 plus cos theta into d theta. 1 by 2 log 2 plus 0 to pi by 2. This will be cancelled. One plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. A plus b into a minus b. A minus b. This will be cancelled. One by 2 log 2 plus 0 to pi by 2 1 minus cos theta d theta. One by 2 theta minus sin theta. That means 1 by 2 log 2 plus, if you apply upper limits, pi by 2 minus 1. If you apply lower limit, answer will be 0. That is 1 by 2 log 2, 1 by 2 into pi by 2 minus 1. So 1 by 2 log 2 plus 1 by 2 pi minus 2 by 2. 1 by 2 log 2 plus pi minus 2 by 4. Y equal to 1 by 8 sin squared x sinus of root t dt sinus of root t dt plus 1 by 8 to cos squared x cosinus of root t dt, where zero less than equal to x pi by 2 is the equation of straight line parallel to x axis and its equation is y equal to Kp. Then value of K is so the line parallel to x-axis means slope should be equal to 0. We can ask in a numerical type. dy by dx. Applying Leibniz formula, sin of root of in place of t sin squared x. For that, this should be differentiated 2 sin x cos x. Then if you apply 1 by 8 and differentiating 1 by 8, answer will be 0. Plus for this case, cos of root of cos squared x into 2 cos x into minus sin x. Like that, if you apply lower limit, answer will be 0. Sin of sin x, that is sin x into 2 sin x cos x, plus and minus cos x into 2 cos x sin x. So we did mistake. Here we have sin inverse of sin x, like that, cos inverse of root cos square x cos x, root sin square sin x. Sin inverse of sin x equal to x, therefore 2x sin x cos x minus 2x sin x cos x minus 2x sin x cos x equal to 0. Since dy by dx is 0, the line is since dy by dx is 0, the tangent is parallel to x axis. That is y equal to constant. So dy by dx equal to 0 implies y equal to constant. It is independent of x, that is, it does not have any x term, so that the value of x will not affect the equation. So we can put any value for x. To take x equal to pi by 4. So y equal to 1 by 8, integral 1 by 2 sin square x one by 8 cos square x cos square t dt. So sinus of root t cos of root t dt. If you take x equal to pi by 4 implies y equal to 1 by 8 sin 45 1 by root 2. Sin square means one by 2 sinus of root t plus 1 by 8. Here also 1 by 2 cosinus of root t. Y equal to 1 by 2 1 by 2 sinus of root t plus cosinus of root t dt. One by 2 that is pi by 2 dt, pi by 2 t over 1 by 2 1 by 2 pi by 2 2 1 by 2 2 minus 1 by 8 pi by 2 3 pi by 16. Therefore, y equal to 3 pi by 16. Y equal to that is given. I give Kp by I give Kp, you change this to K pi. We have to find K. Comparing both, K takes value 3 by 16. Change the question. I gave you Kp. Instead of Kp, you take K pi. So comparing both, we have K equal to 3 by 16. Evaluate integral 0 to 1 by root 2 0 to 1 by root 2 sinus of x by 1 minus x whole power 3 by 2 into dx. If you differentiate, you will get this answer. Let sinus of x equal to theta, which implies x equal to sin theta dx equal to cos theta d theta. X equal to 0 implies theta equal to 0. X equal to 1 by root 2 implies theta equal to sinus of 1 by root 2, that is pi by 4. So take I, you substitute these values 0 to pi by 4, here theta for dx cos theta d theta. So theta 0 to 5 theta by this will be cancelled, equal to 0 to pi by 4 theta by cos square theta d theta. I equal to 0 to pi 4 theta into secant square theta d theta. U equal to theta. dv equal to secant square theta. du equal to d theta. Integral dv equal to integral v equal to tan theta. Integral u dv equal to uv minus integral v du. So I equal to theta tan theta over 0 to pi 4 minus 0 to pi 4 tan theta into d theta. Pi by 4 minus del tan theta d theta equal to log secant theta. Pi by 4 minus log secant by 4 minus secant 0. That is log root 2 minus 1. Log 1 equal 0. So pi by 4 minus log root 2 or pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 log 2. So root 2 can be written as 2 power half will come this place. So pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 log 2. Evaluates integral 1 by e to e log x to the base e into dx. You take this I. We know that log 1 equal to 0. So, minus log x to the base e when 1 by e less than x less than 1. You can take positive log x to the base e 1 less than x less than e. So we have to find, if you have modulus, when this term will become 0. If you take x equal to 1, log 1 will become 0. So up to less than log 1, it will be negative. The whole value will be negative. So that we have to put minus sign. Above 1 will be positive, that is log x to the base e. Therefore, I equal to 1 by e to 1 minus log x to the x plus 1 to e log x to the base e dx. So we have to apply integrate by parts. I equal to minus, if you integrate x log x minus x over 1 by e to 1 plus again x log x minus x over 1 to e. Integral log x dx equal to x log x minus x. Applying upper limits 1 log 1 0 0 minus 1 minus lower limit 1 by e log 1 by e. One log e value log 1 equal 0, then here 1, that is upper limit. Applying lower limit 1 by e log 1 by e minus here also 1 by e plus e log e minus e minus 0 minus 1. So minus 1 1 by e log e power minus 1 minus 1 e into 1 minus e plus 1 minus 1 minus 1 by e minus log e minus 1 plus 0 plus 1 minus 1 by e plus 1 minus 1 minus minus 1 by e into minus 2 plus 1. So 1 minus 2 by e plus 1. 2 minus 2 by e. So we will discuss few more sums in the next session. Thank you.